But you know what though? Like we had our moment about maybe 2 days ago where we almost pulled like a all dayer. We did an all
Oh my
nighter,
gosh.
but I was asleep and like the she had like some scriptures and stuff like that, some prayers and everything like that, just
Oh, y'all
playing. And
so safe. Good gracious. Good
yeah,
job.
yep.
Y'all
So
so safe.
yeah, so I'm happy, I'm pleased, and we're about to go ahead and get this show started. So you ready, Gina?
Let's go. You ready,
Are you
V?
about to do this? I'm
You
ready.
ready, V?
I'm ready.
All
I am
you
ready.
like to say is
Yo,
we
what is
good.
up, everybody?
What's up?
Oh my gosh,
Oh my
it's been a
gosh.
while. We
I know we
apologize.
missed last week.
Last week we didn't go live. And we decided to take a break. Like
Yeah,
sometimes we take a break. We could have went live, but it was work and life and everything else, and then sometimes you just need to
a
take a
break.
break.
Yes.
So I'm glad that we were able to do that without feeling any
Mhm.
type of guilt. And
Right.
we're back. We're back.
But you know
So
what?
what's
I
that?
counted like how many times we've not done a show like in the year and some change we've been doing it. It's been like 3 times. Three.
Really?
Yeah, just three. Other than that,
That's
we have
pretty
been
good.
here. We've been ready. I never missed the show like until what was it, like the end of last year? Like
I
we've
think
been
so.
showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
showing up. So it's okay.
Yep, I'm loving it. So I'm gonna take a moment and I'm about to share this with the public, with the
Okay.
people right now on
And
my
can you
personal
share the
page.
YouTube link?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share the YouTube link as well.
Thank you.
Nathan Ivy just gave us a thumbs up. Thank you
Hey
very much,
Nate.
Nathan Ivy. Matter of fact, we're going to be we're working some things out with CDM. So
Stay
who knows,
tuned.
folks? In the next couple of weeks or so, there's going to be some major announcements coming your
Mm,
way concerning that. So I'm really, really excited about what's on the horizon that is going to be
great.
here very,
Definitely
very soon.
grateful. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely grateful.
definitely. So, gosh, I know we always do the show. We start off with what's good, and I don't know. Do you want to go ahead and start that, or you want me to go ahead and kick that off, and you just jump on the
I mean, you
bandwagon?
know what? I guess if I have to say what's been good is just like, like I said it jokingly, just because, life is full of pressure and changes and whatever, but I'm grateful to have my right mind. I'm grateful for
Yep.
life, health, and strength, and just being able to, navigate some new things and, new opportunities. It's just a blessing to be here, honestly. So I'm grateful for
Yeah.
that. And I'm grateful for great friends. I mean, like I was saying, like change and transition, even when it's good, you need some solid people that'll just be able to help you navigate those waters because new
Right.
things are exciting, but new can be, it can require, more of you. So you just need some steady people to walk with you. And I've been able to, go to those core people,
Yeah.
right up and through here. So love y'all. Love y'all. So
That's
that's what's
what's
been
up.
good.
That's
What's been good
good.
with you?
So for me, I can say I gotten to a point mental discipline to be able to stick with working out. So it's like I'm still on that weight gain journey. This is something that I've always been wanting to do, and it's just exciting, like to kind of see the progress that I make
I'm
every
saying,
week.
I'm saying, because
Yeah,
you for sure got guns now. It's the thing. It's the
I
thing.
got guns.
You got guns now. You
It's,
know?
it- it's official. It's official. Oh, hold on. Here we go. There we go. I just got sending Chris Gordy a link. Also, hopefully he'll jump in. I hope so.
I don't see the YouTube link in the comments. Am I missing something?
No, hold on one second. Let me go ahead and get that
Okay.
real quick too, to let the good people know that we are live.
We are back.
We're back at it again with the white vans. Did you ever see that trending meme with the guy
What?
with the white vans? It was the whole Daniel thing, like Daniel with the white vans. He's back at it again with the white vans. You never seen that?
No. Are you gonna play it?
No, I'm not gonna play it, but just go
Okay.
look it up when you guys have time.
Daniel with the white vans. That sounds familiar.
Yes. Oh my gosh, here he is.
Is he? Correct.
It's me.
It is.
It is me. I didn't get the link.
Chris.
I was not. I thought that he was not going to be on the show tonight, but
No.
here he is.
That's what I said. That's why I was like, Chris isn't joining us.
No, I am. No, I never got the link. My internet has been like weird. Though tonight we've had to turn off and restart the Wi-Fi a couple of times.
You know what?
So I'm having one of those nights. And
You
then
know what?
and then about 5 minutes ago, I'm looking and I'm like, I didn't get a link. So then I go on to Facebook and I'm like, oh, well, there's a show.
Yeah, no, we didn't Destiny's Child you. We wouldn't just kick you out.
Dude, I was Destiny childed.
Childed.
You weren't B2K'd.
I don't know. I don't know how you would say that, like in the past tense.
Yeah, you weren't. Yeah, we didn't kick you out.
Destiny children.
Destiny's child.
Chided. I was chided. That's what happened.
You weren't ousted. No.
He was orphaned.
Oh no.
Forfeited? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
He said
orphaned.
A mess.
Oh my gosh.
A mess. So we were just doing what's been good. So V, share what's been good.
Yes, Chris, you got here just in time. So go ahead and share with us what's been good with you.
It's been really cold. Snowy.
That's
but tomorrow I have a day off. I don't have to go outside in the ice, in the snow at all tomorrow.
Take that,
I'm
winter.
so happy about that.
Exactly.
Take that, full-time employment.
Take that, PTO. Right. You better enjoy your day off.
Yours. You know what, people? Don't let employment take advantage of you like this.
Take a stand.
Join a unit. Okay, yeah.
Take a stand.
All right. And when people go to work, like, yeah, on the Slanted Brow, they said, that's those guys.
They said no. They said no.
I didn't say quit your job.
No. You know, when you get to your job and you say, I don't know, it's kind of cold outside. I was told I didn't have to. Well, who said that? The Slanted Brow Show said that.
Mm.
You know what they're going to say? I hope the Slanted Brow is hiring.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a little snide remark.
That's what I say if one of my employees showed up talking crazy.
Because we're
I
not.
hope they accept an application. Okay.
Because we're like not hiring because we don't have money. No.
Well, there it is, folks. The cat is out the bag. We don't have millions of dollars. We're just doing this out of sheer love of talking with you all.
And you know, I know what.
Excuse me. Yes. We're gonna correct all of that because wealth is my portion. Okay.
Okay.
My millions are on their way to me. Don't be. I don't know. Okay. I don't have.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I'll stand with you on that.
Don't forget me when you get your millions.
What did you say, Chris?
I got you, Chris.
Don't forget me when you get your millions.
I won't.
I know, that's how I feel. When she walked into her millions,
I'm still over here, you know, in my mom's basement. You know,
Mom, the chicken nuggets, are they finished?
I want mac and cheese. Y'all are ridiculous. Stop it.
I swear someday I'm gonna get Sue to do that. I'm just gonna have her like yell downstairs. Are you playing on the computer again?
Right.
That's so
Mom,
crazy.
I'm doing a show. You
have to have like a cat on your lap or something. You have to do something cringy, like have a cat on your lap or like a ridiculously irrelevant toy, like an old toy in the back that you talk to. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Make it really, really, really cringe-worthy.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, I have a child who lives in this house. There are plenty of toys down here.
Oh,
So.
I was like, I thought you were gonna have the kid to sit in the back.
He's like, "Where's this going? Where's this going?"
Yeah, I'm going to have a random kid, just kind of hi, and then they just walk away.
No, just like blink if you need help.
Yeah. Okay, we're sending somebody over right now.
Like, no, really. So, V, what's been good? I done said that twice now.
Well, my been good is that I have tomorrow off.
Good.
Okay. We'll take that. We will definitely take that. So, moving on, one other things that we were going to discuss tonight is that love is in the air. Valentine's Day has just passed this past Sunday.
Everywhere I look around.
A little bit of what we did for Valentine's Day. So, Chris, it's like you're all in the mood, man. Like,
Chris.
What?
Well, I was thinking of the song "Love Is in the Air."
Oh, okay. I just saw some shoulders moving. I thought she walked in the room.
No, nobody walks down here to see me during the show.
Well, what did you do for Valentine's Day?
It's kind of sad down here.
Nothing thrilling or exciting about the walk down the stairs.
No. Well, okay. So for Valentine's Day, the boy and I went out, and yes, that's right. The boy and I went out. We set out to make a cake.
Oh, I saw the heart.
Yes.
I saw that. Good job.
Nailed it. That was a red velvet cake.
I'm impressed.
With some pink icing on it. And then, you know what? I kept a fire in a fireplace going all day long. And all we had to do was just sit in front of the fire, play games, watch movies. That's all we had to do. The whole day.
That's cozy.
That's a great Valentine's Day.
It is. That's nice.
Kept the fire going all day.
All day long.
Nice and toasty.
Mm.
Man, speaking of, not to change the subject, but did you hear about how Texas is suffering from this winter blast that they've had?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to figure out the segue.
Yeah, to totally change the subject, you mean? To completely and entirely change the subject.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the segue from, hey, I had a really nice day. We had the fire going. Hey, speaking of, have you heard about the millions of people who are suffering in the state of Texas? I mean, I hate to be a Debbie Downer here, but
well, hold on. Let me draw the connection for you, and then we can jump back into our Valentine.
It'll be good.
But the thing is that people have been literally burning stuff, like just to keep warm. Like,
okay.
Unheard of. Like, it's that bad in Texas, people, that they are actually like burning like paper, burning anything they can get their hands on. And one guy said, that I ran out of paper, so I started burning my bills.
Pills. There you go.
Because he was doing that before this. Nice try.
That's
nice try.
Smart thing to go. Hey, good to see you too, Joshua. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
Honorary Slanted Brow co-host.
Yeah. Joshua, it's great to see you. But on another note, have you heard about the suffering people in California? I thought I'd try to make a segue.
Yeah, I'm not going to jump on that train at all.
Mine wasn't as good.
I'm just in the middle here. I'm just here.
I'm not here. I'm not here.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You started this. You're definitely here.
Cut out. This right here is not it.
Oh, okay.
It's a Facebook filter.
Oh, okay. All right. Speaking.
So Valentine's Day, let's talk about suffering.
Yes. Right?
Oh, no. So let me say this about Valentine's Day, right?
Okay.
Snippet of a real conversation I had with my fiance. Both of us have been single like for a little bit, so it's not a thing that we celebrate. So it was funny, like, so we were at dinner like, so this is a thing now.
So here we are.
Like, yeah, so I guess we will be doing this going forward. And the thing that's so funny is because I'm not like, whoever gets offended, be offended, whatever. I'm not like a girly girl type chick. Like, I'm not like
Dun,
okay, so
dun,
I'm not like so look, I'm not like, oh my gosh, you hurt my feelings. You have to bring me a dozen roses. Yeah,
Right.
miss me, say sorry, feed me, turn on the I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I didn't used to be the person to be like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. We need to go and do this and do that. And I'm like, well, it sucks to be him because now I'm like, yes, I want to celebrate Valentine's Day. I want to do all this stuff. I used to just not like care. I don't know. Maybe it just depends on like if you're in a relationship that you like the person you want to celebrate the stuff. I don't know. I just didn't used to be that girl. I don't know. But now I want to do that stuff. Maybe I'm getting older and softer.
Well,
now
I
you
guess
want to be that
It's
girl.
almost kind of like it's kind of like the person who doesn't celebrate Christmas because they have no money to buy gifts.
So I get it. I was like the Scrooge of Valentine's because I was single. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying.
Okay. You suck. We'll talk about this backstage. But whatever.
But no, that's you know what though. To your defense, that I set up. To your defense, literally that is like the natural go-to. It's like single people who don't have anyone typically do not celebrate Valentine's Day, and they kind of look at it like, you know what, it's just another day. It's not until you have a significant other and especially if it's super fresh, that's when your level of expectations for Valentine's Day it increases. It's like, oh, this is a day
Like
that
you look
I get
forward to it. I got it.
you know. So it's like the same for me. Like if I wasn't in a relationship, I would just look at Valentine's Day like, oh, it's just another day. But there's now.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Pardon me. Can you see my hand? You just admitted that you're in a relationship.
I am talking.
Don't stutter now, because you said if I wasn't in a relationship, go ahead. You in a what?
I said if I wasn't in a relationship, a significant other. I am. We'll get to it, but I'm talking to somebody right now, and
we're talking,
and we're figuring things out.
Oh,
are you?
Yes.
No, wait a minute. So you're trying to figure things out? Okay.
Yes, explain that.
You know, I never thought that I would have to have this talk, especially in front of a live audience.
I know, right? I can't wait.
Bernard, sometimes when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Oh my gosh.
I was just going to help them figure things out.
When a boy,
that's what I do. I'm a helpful man.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you very much, Chris.
I got your back.
No. Cut it out.
No?
Okay. No? Because after you're a certain age, you're not talking, trying to figure things out. You know what the heck you want. You just don't. You are just trying to figure out if you want it now with that person. You're trying to figure out what you want.
Well, that's true. You know what?
She's kind of got you on that one.
You're too old for that. Like, we're not passing notes. Do you like me? Check yes or no. Stop it.
Oh, no. Yeah, you got to do one of those little, like,
no.
You know, okay, give me a number between 1 and 4, you know.
4.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I'm trying to find a piece of paper.
And then a color, you know. Blue.
Blue. B-L-U-E. Okay,
no, how about B-O-O, boo? No, okay? When you reach a certain age, you know what it is that you want and what you don't want. And come on, you don't. Listen, I'm 41, okay? If somebody would have stepped to me talking about, oh, well, I'm just talking to you, trying to figure it out, you know what they would have got? Downtown. You figure it out.
Dang.
No, because listen, time is valuable. You can't get it back, right?
Joshua, is that a note you're passing in class?
You have a little like time to be figuring out what you want, and then after that, you're supposed to be building towards something. No.
Yeah. Well. Let me say this to clarify the reasons why I'm using the terms that I'm using now is because this individual doesn't live here in Cincinnati, Ohio. They live elsewhere, and I told her. I told her that I want to officially ask her in person, and plus I want to also get that level of experience as far as being in the same room with the person. Because let's all face it, people, when we're online, we all have a certain face that we put up. Even when you're like doing video chats and stuff like that, it's like it's a certain face until you start to kind of cross that line of comfortability. You let your hair down, you kind of show like, hey, this is who I really am. But then that's like, if that's all you get, that is totally different versus saying that I can reach over and touch this individual. You just don't jump into a relationship and you haven't been able to be in the same breathing space as that person. So that's why I'm very careful with saying like, oh, like we're talking, we're trying to figure things out. So that other figuring thing part out is not going to happen until we're like in the same room with one another, which I will say that's going to happen next week. Like next week, I'm gonna spend 4 days with her. Yeah. Next week. Okay, Kina, go ahead.
Because I have to be this person. Because miss me with that. So you mean to tell me that okay? So not to put you on the spot, I'm gonna be very general. I'm not gonna ask you anything.
No. Put me on the spot. I want to be on the spot.
Well, let's go then. I remember you said it, and I want to hear about it backstage. So you mean to tell me that you don't have real clear feelings for this person, for this woman, right? You mean to tell me the screen determines that, and that you're going to get in the room with this person, and all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, those feelings melt away. Emotions happen, feelings happen without you like seeing the person. If anything, seeing the person is going to intensify. What is it? She's going to be like all of a sudden like shorter or taller or darker. Like, no, whatever you feel, you already feel. When you see the person, it's going to intensify. Like, so I don't know, whatever you have to do to pace yourself and, you know,
I just think it's,
go ahead, Chris.
I just think it's great that he says, you know, I have a girlfriend, but she doesn't live here. You know, when I was a kid, there was always that boy who said, I have a girlfriend. Really? Where does she live? Oh, like she's from Canada. And so like, you know, oh,
she's
so
in the Navy or something.
We can't meet her. No, she'd like have to fly down here and stuff, but you know, she's busy modeling
doing stuff
and doing things. So
no, she's
my
real.
Canadian girlfriend can't come down here now.
No, she's real. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't want you to fake the funk. Like if you feeling her, then you feeling her, whether you saw her or not. Like emotion, I think emotional connection, mental, all that stuff happens first. And then, you know, when you see her, just like, dang, you fine in real life. All right, girl. You gotta.
Totally real. She is.
But look,
totally
let me
real.
Let me share with you what happened to me about 15 years ago. This is nothing new. So I dated a woman online for 3 months. For 3 months, I dated a woman online.
Wait. Could you stop right there? So you were dating, but you were only online?
Because she didn't live here in Ohio. She lived in Providence, Rhode Island.
She lived in Canada.
She lived in Providence, Rhode Island. I think Kim stuck with Frozen because she just can't believe.
I do. You know what? Somebody needs to take a screenshot. Oh, you're back.
Wait, why was there 4 people?
You froze for like a second, and the way that you froze, your expression was like,
yeah,
it was perfect for our entire conversation.
And okay, so at least my face was there. Whatever.
Yeah, but listen, let me tell you. Let me finish the story, and you kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Oh, okay.
So after dating this woman for 4 months, I left Cincinnati, moved to Rhode Island. We broke up after a week of being in each other's presence. It was less than a week. It was like 4 days. I started feeling like no, because online it was like it was cool. We was like, you know, we was each other, whatever. But then it's like in person, it was like it was different, and not like in a bad way. We just didn't click. It was just like, nah, this isn't the one. So there is a different vibe and feeling that you get from being in a room with a person versus just doing a Zoom all the time.
I mean, but to be fair, But to be fair, 15 years ago, come on, that was like dial up. Now you got video chats, FaceTime, Duo, WhatsApp. So you
no,
get to,
it was. We did video chats back 15 years ago. You had AOL. You had AOL. It was it was up first.
It was spotty. No, I'm just playing. Okay, I got you.
But yes, it's like it's like for me in my house, this is what I choose to do. Yes, I threw that out there. I threw that out there. Exactly. We bow out. But no, but like next week, I'm looking forward to it. You know,
That's
we've been
exciting.
talking.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
We've been talking since like the last week of December, or I should say texting wise, last week of December, and then like that first week of January, we graduated to doing Google Duo, and we've been doing it.
So cute.
Yeah, so
has she seen the show?
Yeah, she watches it, and like she's actually kind of like watching it
she's
now.
Watching now.
Yeah, so
that's so cute.
That's the thing. So for me, are we talking about what we did for Valentine's Day?
Well, we were, but
did you guys have a day?
It kind of morphed into something else.
It did. Okay,
it's well, that's what we do.
It is. Well, it is what we do.
We just morph. It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.
No, it's not. Oh gosh, here we go. It's always me and my big brothers or little brothers or what.
Okay, hold on. So Jamisha Kirk, she says, most definitely, 100%, I agree. People have the ability to change once you're in their presence. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. So yeah, thank you very much for that. But yes, it is true that it's just it could be a totally different vibe, and it's like I'm hoping that it won't be.
Well, just don't speak that. Like y'all gonna rock out. Like y'all gonna see each other, and it's gonna be like the movies. Y'all gonna see each other, and it's gonna be slow motion. Like, oh my, there he is, and y'all gonna run out into the sunset.
You know what? I imagine in my mind, you know, that slow motion, the couples running towards each other in a field, you know.
Yep. Yeah. Is that
what's going to happen?
Well, we kind of felt that we had these discussions. We were like, you know, what is it going to be like when we first see each other? And I feel that it's going to be like that moment of awe, of like awkward silence, like, you know, sitting there just looking at each other like, okay, so
don't be weird, V. Don't be weird.
Well, I mean, I can't.
Whatever you do, don't blankly stare at her. You know, just, you know, don't do the.
You know, no. Okay, another thing not to do is be like, so hi. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't be weird.
So I mean, so what else
you? Okay.
Right. Are you supposed to just play it off like, you know, like it's almost kind of like seeing a celebrity, like you've seen this person on TV all your life, and then it's like all of a sudden you get a chance to see them in person. What do you say at that moment? Hey,
I think so. Okay, so I'm weird, right? I'm not gonna say I'm weird, but I feel like I'm the person, like I just say what I feel. So if it was in that moment, I'd be like, oh my, I'm like super nervous, but I'm happy to see you. Like I'm so nervous. Like help me not be nervous or whatever. Just don't be weird about it. Like pat her on the head, like, well, look at you, aren't you cute? Like just say how you feel. Or even if you're like, I don't know what to say right now, say that. I don't know, something just to like, you know, connect. But don't try to be over cool. Don't be weird, and definitely don't be quiet, because then it's like it's just gonna set the vibe where she's either gonna feel like she has to overcompensate in the moment, or she's gonna be quiet too, and it's gonna be weird. Just don't like.
So when I finally like see somebody that I've seen, or that I've, you know, that I've seen their work on television or the movies, and then I get to see them in person, the thing that I say, and see, this is a bad example because you wouldn't want to say this. You don't want to look at her and say, you know, I enjoy watching you work.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want to say that.
That's what I do. Really? Okay.
I tell you what, I have met. So whenever I get a chance to meet like somebody that I've watched on a TV show that I really like, or like one of my favorite movies, that is like the first thing that I do is I put away my phone. I don't want autograph. I don't want a selfie with you. What I do want to do is I want to talk to you about your work.
Yeah.
What
That's
I do.
how that. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like that's how I would be. It's like treat them like a regular human being. They're normal.
No, I'm gonna treat you like a celebrity. That's your job. That's what you signed up for. Here's my selfie. Smile. What you signed up for? Is hazards of the job. Hazards of the job. This is part of your job description. Get over here, smile, act like you like it. Hold my phone. You're taller than me. Let's go. Like no.
Did you guys? Have you guys ever watched Gotham City?
Oh, I love that show.
Okay, so Penguin Man, the real skinny guy, you know. Okay, so I met him, and I did the same thing. I put the phone down, and I went up and I said, and I shook his hand. And his last name's Lord. I forgot his first name, but yeah. But I said, you know what? I said I just wanted to tell you, there's a thing that you do with your character. Every time I think that your character in this particular episode, you're done. There's really no way for you to get out. There's a look that you give off in the distance that lets the audience know, nope, he just figured something out. And when we come back from a commercial break, we're actually going to say it. So he was all smiles and he looked at me and he said, "You notice that?" I'm like, "Yes, I can see when you're trying to do that." And he's like, "That is awesome." We had a great conversation about it.
And I don't think that's weird because you're an actor. You know what I mean? If you were just like the regular person, it'd be like, dude, you're creeping me out. But that's part of what you do. So you're gonna, I get that. You're not a creep. Regular person walking up, like, that thing you do with your eye. like security.
Like when I watch you, I like watching you.
It's 60 frames per second.
Yeah, at 60 frames a second. Yes. From my candid home videos of you that I
Oh my gosh, with my cat and cheese puffs. No.
with the cheesy fingers that's caked with just the
cat
hair. Gross.
Oh, you met Henry Winkler?
Oh, really? That's dope.
I've
met every famous person that I said I wanted to meet so far. Literally.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I remember my sister. You can ask my sister. I was like, so Chris Henry, God rest his soul. I was like, I'm gonna meet that guy. I walked into the barbershop. He was in the barber chair. That's number one.
Wow.
Usher. I wanted to meet Usher. I used to be a crazy Usher fan back in the day. Yeah. I met Usher. Matter of fact, my childhood best friend, she surprised me with tickets. We were like, here was the stage, here was my seat. And I'm like, if I was like a groupie, I could be like, Usher, me, you, like we were eye contact. I wanted to meet Nelly. And the only reason I didn't get to meet him in person is because of what you had to do to get in VIP. And I was like, I have to be able to face myself in the morning. So no, Nelly. Okay. And then I met Lance Gross. He was down at the Banks here in Cincinnati. And I got a picture. Yep. But I don't know why that's the thing. Like if it's a famous person I say I want to meet, I meet him.
I actually have a funny Henry Winkler story. Joshua might appreciate this. I was in downtown Chicago. I got separated from the people that I was with, and I was walking down Michigan Avenue, and I go by it's the WLS radio station, and they've got speakers on the outside of the building so you can hear what it is that they're talking about. and then they have these windows, and I go by and I hear Henry Winkler's voice, and I like stop, and I'm looking up at the speakers and stuff, and then I notice there's a window there, and I'm like, dude, is Henry Winkler in that room? So it's like, you know, I'm the country mouse in the city, and so I'm the only one that really cares at this point. So out of all the hundreds of people walking up and down Michigan Avenue, I'm the only one like with my face up against the glass like this, and I'm like doing this, like looking, and Henry Winkler has his back to me, and the guy interviewing him is like facing me, and I'm just like, hi.
Oh my God.
And I was kind of starstruck, you know, and they were talking about happy days and phones and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So the guy doing the interview says, you know what, Mr. Winkler, I'd like to continue this, but I don't think the guy behind you is going to leave us alone until you at least acknowledge him. Henry turns around, does one of these, oh, hi. And I didn't even wave back. I'm like, oh.
That is too funny.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was funny.
I don't think I would be starstruck. I wasn't starstruck when I met like the people that I wanted to meet. I don't know. I don't know if it was just like adrenaline or something like, oh, it's really you. I wasn't starstruck. Now, I've been a Brandy fan since we were both little with big heads. I think if I met Brandy, I probably would be like, it's you. I don't know. But other than that, I'm just, I don't know. I'm never like that when I meet people because I guess I'm just like, you're a person. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But back to V, when he meets his personal superstar, we don't want you to be starstruck. We don't want you to be weird. I wish we could film it.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah. So
you know what? I bet that we could.
Because you know, I think V like is gonna secretly turn into a pimp. Like, hey, girl, I've been waiting for you my whole life. He gonna that Snoop Dogg gonna come out like, and it's gonna be a thing. I'm just saying. I think he just got some closet like sauce or some game or something. I don't know.
I'm sure Bernard wouldn't mind, Shakina, if you and I were just there with like a video.
I know, just oddly placed, like
just
somewhere very
just the two of us just happen to be walking by, you know,
just weird
with our iPhones out.
I know, right?
Oh, hi. Yeah. Oh, we didn't know you were gonna be here. Like, who's your friend?
Well,
where you guys going after this? No, be the people that won't ever go away. Like, where are you guys going after this?
Yeah,
you mind if we tag along?
Yeah, we've got all night. Where are you guys going?
See, I'm not that person. I'd be like, no, we want to be alone. Go
away. I'd be like, away.
Yeah. Get a life now. So, do you have like a whole thing planned, like what you guys are gonna do when you go visit, or you just kind of?
You realize she's watching, so. Yes. You know, if you have any, that's why I just stopped you, because I thought, no, if he's wanting to surprise her with anything, I wouldn't say. I don't
think well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's her city. He would have to kind of like show her around.
Yeah. So it's like I'm a guest in her world, and so we've been planning things out together. Like, you know, what can we do? Of course, the pandemic puts a damper on things, but at the same time, gosh, it's like just enjoying each other's company, conversation in person, watching, you know, movies. She has some other things that we want to, we're going to go out and do. But offhand, I just can't remember offhand, but visit
Canadian things,
possibly visit family, you know, let that possibly be a thing.
You mean family on the first visit?
Well, I mean,
that's a bit heavy.
That's more than trying to figure things out, sir.
A bit heavy.
Unless
like on the third day or so.
She wants them to see you to make sure you're not crazy.
It's on the list. It's definitely on the list. But I would say that I really am just over excited and over like the whole thing of like not being in the same room. Like this,
I love
it's
that you're
totally,
being honest about how you feel. Good job.
yeah. I'm totally like ready to be like, okay, like let's make this an
Official.
official thing, you know, and then go from there, and then see where love takes us.
Oh,
Mm.
he used that L word? Okay,
See
whatever, y'all.
where
I'm trying to
love
figure it out.
takes us.
Yeah.
You said
Mm.
love. Mm.
It's a
He
complicated
did.
thing when you're
He
doing
said
long
the L
distance.
word.
Like some
So,
people who do long
question.
distance. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say question. So, a while back we did love languages, right? And
Yes.
I had just threw that out there, like to see is, now that you've met someone and you're engaging, in conversation and getting to know each other and all of that, do you feel like the love languages is a help, or was it just hype? Like, is it even relevant?
Um, I think that excuse me. I think that it was always in the back of my mind, like ever since I found out about the five love languages and I took
Mm-hmm.
the test, I automatically had that embedded in my mind to where I was like, you know what? I know what to look for. I know that the puzzle pieces have to match a certain type of way. And so it was kind of weird to kind of like the way that we even met. Like that's a whole story within itself.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, in short, it was like through a dating app, and somehow in the midst of this dating app, it didn't put us together based off of what we liked. Because I didn't even have like a good profile. Like my profile was like super lame. It didn't have anything about like what I liked or anything like that. It was just a picture, and she was like, she tells me she was like that she was going to like pass on the picture or something like that, or pass on it, and she was like, well, let me go see, let me just find out or whatever, and gave it a shot. I may have jacked that story up, I'm not too sure, but I saw like the app, and like when I had saw that I had like a little, I was like, let me go check to see what's.
Notification.
Yeah, I went to go check, and it was like, oh, you've been, somebody has swiped on you. And I was like, oh, really? Like this app is whack anyway. So let me just see what this is all about. And then, sure enough, I sent the message, and it went like 3 days where we were hitting missing messages wise. And I was like, man, this app is horrible. So I tried to push us off of the app to have more of some conversation like on a Facebook app where it was like I can get a notification in real time. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, to make a long story short, we have a lot in common, like a lot in common, and it surprised me. It shocked me once we started talking on the phone. The things that she was sharing, the things that I was sharing, it was common for her to be like, "Dude, why are you copying me?" And I'm like, "I am not copying you. It's just that we oddly just fit together." Like I really believe like God was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put you together, and I'm gonna put you together because you guys
Oh,
need each other." So
oh, that's so sweet.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, like I said, that
That's how we're gonna be at the wedding too, Shakina. We'll just
Emotional.
we're gonna be all emotional in the back there.
in
No.
the back, you guys are gonna be like close to the front row seats.
Close.
Well, normally is the two front rows on both sides dedicated to family,
Yeah.
and then
What
behind
about it?
that, like,
Oh,
huh?
okay. Nah.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
at weddings.
Yeah.
Like because if you have a nice
Yeah.
sized family, you got like your mom, your dad, and then the mom and dad on the other side. Then they got like your
Yeah.
siblings, and then like the little
They sit in the
kid.
front. Yeah.
Yeah, they all sit in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I've known
Family's
you
supposed
since
to
you were
sit.
short. Okay, I think I should be on at least the third row.
On the third row, no, I said that after the first row is taken up, then you guys are like right
Yeah,
there.
we're on the second row.
You
All
guys are on the
right,
second row.
all
Right.
right. Well, I'm gonna say
No.
this: the further back my seat, the smaller my gift. There you go.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Dad.
The further back she goes, that mixer gets a lot smaller.
I'm just saying.
Until finally you just get like a kitchen whisk.
Nope, you
That's
get
all
like a
you're gonna
gift card,
get.
or you can get a gift card to like Dollar Tree. It's up to you how you play this. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you.
Whoa,
A
a gift
It's
card
Dollar
to
up to
Dollar
you.
Tree.
Tree?
Okay, is there such a thing as a Dollar Tree gift card? Because I swear to God, that would be a hilarious gift.
That would be.
To get anyone just to see the reaction on their face when they open it up and they go, "Hey, I got a gift card." Oh, it's
Dollar Tree.
It's the Dollar Tree.
No, but here's the thing:
it's a $5 gift card.
And you have to hand it to them. You ever had somebody give you money and they like folded it and gave it to you like it was a lot, and you opened it, it was like $3?
Yeah.
You gotta slide it to them like, there you go. That's a little something for you, and it's only like $5 on there.
It's a $5 gift card to the Dollar Tree.
There you go. Don't spend it all at one time.
And hold on, don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah. Because it's good. Because it's good at any participating Dollar Tree store. So you can, there's more than one.
Wait, don't clown Dollar Tree because they might be a sponsor one day.
I'm not. I'm just saying, they don't have to spend it all in one place. Spend a couple bucks at this one, and then go down a few blocks to the.
I'm just saying,
to the other Dollar Tree.
50 cents at a time.
I like to go to Dollar Tree and just keep asking what how much something is.
How
much is this?
No, that's a thoughtful gift because Dollar Tree has food now. You can get a $1 steak, a $1 bag of vegetables, and a $1 pack of bread. I done fed you.
You talk about Salisbury steak.
No, the one in Tri-County.
Hungry man.
Steak, like they have steak. Now I don't know if it's raccoon steak, but it's steak.
I am so with you, Joshua. Yeah. Yeah.
What did he say?
You know what? I actually think you can actually make your own.
My next elephant. What did he say?
He said his next white elephant gift will be a Dollar Tree gift card.
Okay. Now I just thought of how you could do this. All right. So you make up your own little card. It says Dollar Tree. You can write it in crayon or marker or whatever. And then just write gift card, and then paper clip a $5 bill onto the back of it. There's your Dollar Tree gift card.
That is cold, but that needs to be a gift. Like I don't know if that is a thing or not, but that might take off. Like if you make like your own gift cards to like these makeshift or these supposedly low places that you don't suspect gift cards to be at, that might be a thing.
No, don't say low. Say budget friendly.
Budget friendly. There we go.
And still, what's
like 10 gifts?
What's the difference between purchasing a $5 gift card from Dollar Tree and really just paper clipping a $5 bill onto the back of your own gift card for Dollar Tree that you made? And you know what? You know what the special thing about this is that you made it yourself.
That's right.
That's right. It's like making a macaroni necklace for mom. Everybody will think it's special. They'll put it on the refrigerator.
5. Yes, if you're 5. Try that. I wish my adult kids would bring me a macaroni necklace.
Are you saying you didn't get a macaroni necklace when you? No?
Listen, they are old enough to make real money. If they sit down and make me a macaroni necklace and you're 20, you're wasting my food at this point. No.
In the back of my mind, I'm kind of wanting to make one now. I'm like,
give that to Sue and see how that goes over.
I'm like, I made you something. She'll, what? Now, after all these years, she'll just smile and go, that's really nice. Let's put it on the fridge.
See, because she's decided to like you. She's decided to like you. I understand. That's the only reason why she do that. If V shows up on his visit in a week with a macaroni necklace, whole different thing. She's gonna be like, get right back on that.
No, do you know what he needs to show up with? He needs to show up with his own homemade Dollar Tree $5 gift card
and a macaroni necklace
as a parting gift. As a parting gift at the end of their date.
Oh my gosh!
Just say, hey, I had a great time. Here's a little something, something.
Oh,
Right.
mm-mm.
Got your
A
gift
little
card.
something.
Right? Like no.
But you know what would be fly though? Is if I came with like a gold diamond encrusted macaroni necklace.
Actually, it makes me want. I wonder why a jeweler hasn't like done that just for the joke of it, just like taking macaroni and just for like the joke of it, to say,
Yes.
well, do you have anything less expensive? Well, I've got this macaroni necklace over here.
And you know what?
But hold on. If
Gold
Louis Vuitton dropped it, if Louis Vuitton dropped it and some rapper picked it up, that would be a thing.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I could see somebody accepting it like, oh my gosh, you're so great. How thoughtful. And then going home to cook the noodles to make the diamonds come loose.
Well, of course, it's what you want to do.
No,
because then you can put it in your own setting. Then
that's what I'm saying.
True. But I was saying that the actual macaroni is made out of gold.
Oh, gross! No.
Oh, so
I thought you were saying like
that is a peculiar piece of jewelry.
Yeah, just miss me on all of it. Just
all right, folks. If there are any jewelers out there, we'd like for you to try that.
Please no. Yeah, don't say you heard that from us. Thanks.
And you heard it from here live, the Slanted Brow Show.
You know what, Josh, though? That would defeat the purpose, because now you had to buy the crayons from Dollar Tree. So, like, you spent way too much money on that gift card already.
No, the crayons are going to break, and they're not going to write clear.
All you need is one crayon. You just need the green crayon, and you're set. And then if you're feeling real generous, get yourself an orange and a yellow one and make it like a MasterCard symbol in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Mm-mm.
Well, then why stop at the Dollar Tree? You can make like a Visa gift card and paper clip a $10 bill on the back of it. Hey, I got you a $10 Visa card.
Yeah.
What if
what's the difference? It's still
bam, here you go.
Yeah. I like that. Bam, here you go. Bam.
Here you go.
From the heart.
You know what? That would really make the woman start questioning her decisions. Like, did I really choose this guy? Like, I need to. No.
Did I really choose such an inventive, artistic man? Yes, I did.
That's after they've decided to like you. No. She's going to instantly think, oh gosh, we're going to struggle forever. No, don't do that. You'll play yourself.
Yeah, it has been a long time since I had to meet somebody for the first time like that.
I know, right?
Little out of practice.
You better stay out of practice. You're going to come down them steps.
Exactly. Well, you can always keep the marriage spicy and just, just one day just be like, hey, babe, I got something for you. Bam.
Bam.
Because I'm sure a makeshift gift card is going to keep the marriage spicy. Stop it.
Well, it depends. No, it depends on what you buy at the Dollar Tree.
I would not trust. What?
You could really spice things up. Spice up your romance.
Anything from the Dollar Tree to spice anything up.
Dollar Tree is where it's at. I was just at the Dollar Tree.
Wait, let's be clear. I've been there. I'm saying to spice things up. What do they sell that you could spice things up with?
Arts and crafts.
Spices.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought like they had a family planning aisle that you would buy things from the Dollar Tree, and I'm like, no, I'm scared.
They do have a family planning aisle. That's where you saw the steaks and stuff like that. And I swear to God, she makes me steaks, and that's you have that is the tops.
I'm sorry, not trying to be funny. It's a family show, but I would not buy family planning products from Dollar Tree. I just would have
no. I mean, like family planning into like leading up to family planning.
Oh my gosh.
all the fixings for a great dinner and a night out. Purchased at Dollar Tree.
On me, babe. On me. Get whatever you like. On me.
On me, honey.
Right.
That's right.
I got.
I'm gonna make it.
I got 20 singles, girl. Cash.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it rain Dollar Tree gift cards.
No. Misha said, "Make macaroni like
I got 4 quarters. I'm gonna make it hail, girl. You better catch it." No, I'm done. I'm done.
Hail quarters. You'd have better luck though with like dimes and nickels because there's more of those. It's gonna hurt after a while.
Yeah,
yeah. It'll like especially if you fling it up really hard, people go, "Dang!"
What? Oh, let me say this though. Kind of like to circle back to Valentine's Day and love and all the stuff.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that. Yeah.
Right, because you know how we do. But
yeah, we did that.
So I was out this weekend and I helped my son because he was unable to like go get stuff. So he's a really good boyfriend because he got his girlfriend something from Pandora.
Oh wow!
So I'm in there. I know, right? I'm like, wait, you should be paying rent. You make real money. But anyway, so I went in there, and the couples that were in there, it was just so funny because the guys are kind of in there like, yeah, babe, pick out whatever you like, and the women like, I am like, go to the charm cabinet this way,
right?
Move over this way, because you take a female. I guess like the average female, you take an average female in the jewelry store. She's looking for engagement rings or whatever. Like, nah, girl, I just brought you here for a charm. Like, go get a bracelet.
A charm.
Like just the look on the men's faces that were in there, like they were either looking like, man, I can't believe she got me in here, or like, man, I hope I get out of here without being engaged. Like, wrong place to go. Send her on her own. Get a gift card there.
Yep.
Send her on her own.
But you mean like a real gift card?
Yes, not a drawing.
Not a drawing. Talking about K Jewelers. Right. So, I'm gonna say this, and then I'll be done, and then we can move on to Keena because we haven't even dove into your Valentine's Day experience. Don't do it. Don't do it. So let me get myself out the way real quick. So for Valentine's Day, what I did was
interference. No.
What we did was we decided to have a virtual Valentine's Day dinner.
That's so cute.
And so the first thing that we were going to go for was Olive Garden. That was a no because Olive Garden had a 3-hour wait for carry out. 3-hour wait on carry out, not dine in, carry out. So that was a no. So we decided to do IHOP.
Nothing wrong with IHOP.
Yeah, and so she went to IHOP, I went to IHOP, and we got our food, and then we went home and set things up. And she had ate what she ate, drank a little bit of wine. I think I drank water. I didn't have any wine, but that was it. And then we watched the movie. We watched two movies.
Gosh, y'all are so cute.
We watched the first movie we watched on Netflix was Naked with Marlon Wayans, and that movie is Marlon Wayans. It was lowbrow humor. Like 80% of that movie could have went to be able to just get the idea and gist of the story. So after that, we watched another movie that was called Malcolm and Marie, and the whole movie was in black and white, and it was with John Washington and Zendaya. And that movie was nothing but arguing. The whole movie was arguing. I don't recommend that movie for anybody. Like that movie was, I got to the end of it and I was exhausted. I was like, this is not, this movie is not where it's at all. Like whoever wrote the script, it's like, okay, has there ever been a movie where it was nonstop arguing for the whole movie? No. This is the first. It should be the last. I'm out. I'm done. So we had two bomb movies and not bomb in a good way. Two bomb movies that I picked out. So I got to redeem myself. Hopefully this upcoming weekend, not upcoming weekend, but next week, we can watch a couple other movies that'll be much better.
Nice. Well, I
There you
think
go.
that's sweet that you all like did the little dinner thing
I do too.
virtually.
That was a great idea.
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
virtual
Well,
Valentine's Day.
we're right at 10 o'clock. You know how Ike Turner is.
No, you're not off the hook. So for you,
I don't care.
I
I don't
mean,
mind. I don't mind. I don't
so,
mind
so,
sharing.
so first of all, we need to talk about what's that rock on your hand. I mean, that left arm muscle got to be huge by now. Like I know you've been doing a lot of lifting rocks, for the past few weeks. So tell us about this rock you've been
Try to
lifting.
look.
Yeah, let's see it. Put it up to the camera. Let's see it.
There you go.
So, first of all, I can't talk a lot about it because he's a very private person. I did not talk to him previously about this. So, I'm going to give you the highlight reel. He's an
Okay.
amazing person.
Highlights. Yeah,
Okay. I don't know. I'm just like super happy. And I get to see like I'm glad that it's not a long distance thing because you know how like you connect and you click with somebody so much, like you said, you want to see them and be around them. So I'm grateful that he's local.
He's not from Canada.
No,
Okay.
he's from Ghana though,
Okay.
but he's been here for 10 years.
Okay.
And I don't know. I love the cultural differences and things like that. I don't know. I think it's just for me personally, like it's just a great experience. He's very steady. Y'all know how I am. I'm all, So he's my opposite enough to where he keeps me together. He's very just Well, I'm gonna say this. He's very like every day. He's very good about just communicating and being present. And I know how he feels. Like period, like every day. So it's not like Valentine's Day was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I get to hear you say kind things today because he's just consistently like that. So I appreciate that. Oh,
Wow.
sidebar, 5 love languages. We actually did that. Our top 3 are the same. So literally, like how V was saying, like you feel like God just like made this person for you. I feel like that. I don't have to tell him how to express himself to me. He just came like that. So amen, because God knows. I don't feel like teaching anybody how to love me. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we really like honestly, we didn't really plan anything, but we ended up going out to dinner and it was nice. We went somewhere that I've been before, but he hadn't been before, and the food wasn't the greatest. And I felt so bad. Like you said, you picked bum movies. I picked the bum restaurant. I was just like, I'm sorry. We can do a do-over, But it was just cool because he's my friend too. So like we could have did anything and had a good time, but we went and sat and had dinner and spent time and talked and laughed and have no
Yeah.
complaint. And this is how chill I am. We went to a store after dinner and then we just hung out and that was it. I told you I don't need a lot of fluff and stuff like that. It just I don't know. I'm the type of person like quality time is high up on my love language. So we could have really did anything and I would have been okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I will say I'm a great fiance because I got him stuff Valentine's Day. So he took me out and I got him just like some little cute stuff. And that was it. Not making
Wow.
no.
Perfect.
Yep. I'm not that person I'm not the person like cash out on me on like a holiday because I'm thinking, well, sure, we got bills tomorrow. we got stuff to do tomorrow. We got stuff to do tomorrow. But I just think that, just spending time with each other. And like I said, to me, I don't think holidays should be an event. It should just be like an intentional moment. But you should have
Yeah.
these experiences throughout your relationship or just, relating to one another where I don't have to wait on a holiday to know how you feel about me. So I'm really
Mm-hmm.
good with that. But overall, V and I have been talking about stuff, behind the scenes and all of that. So like I said, I'm a person that's like upfront out there, whatever, but I'm learning to respect people's privacy. Because at first I was like, who you running from? Like, why are you so quiet? Like, why? You better not have a secret family somewhere. Like, nah, I'm putting your picture on social media on purpose. Just to make sure. Like, don't nobody tag under there like, girl, that's my man. Like, me being the DMs. But no.
Yeah.
He's just a private person, which is helping to balance me out too, because I think that some things are meant for you and should be sacred and should be private and you should protect. So
Right.
that's cool. And I'm always the type of person, like, before I post anything, I check with them, like, is it cool, whatever. And just because I'm trying to respect how he is, he doesn't, he's not a social media person. I am, but you want to respect both. Want both parties, excuse me, to be, to feel respected and things like that. But I'm totally good. I'm totally happy. And we talked about love a couple of episodes ago, and just like really what that means. And I think that for us to go from that place where it was an idea or it was something that we both wanted, to be at a place where God has blessed us to be able to not only be introduced to the thought of it, but to actually be walking it out. I think it's a blessing. And so I just want to, make sure I'm doing my best to steward it, protect it, and grow in it, so that it'll be something that is beneficial to, us, and we learn and we grow. And then hopefully other people can look on and be like, oh, okay, that's possible. And then we can share our story, if you feel like talking. But that's it. I'm happy. And I plan on staying happy.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Love is
perfect.
A beautiful thing when you get it and you get it right.
Right.
So, gosh, is that it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, because V, you got this fresh stuff. You got the new car smell. I kind of still got the new car smell too. But Chris, you got that we done survived pandemics.
Yep.
Yes.
You got that we've seen each other grow and change. And
22 years.
That's what I'm saying. So can you give us some nuggets from tried and tested and true love? Can you give us
some? I've been asked that, and the only thing that keeps running through my mind is the moment that I knew that this is the person that I wanted to be with.
Ooh, okay.
And it was a way she smiled at me one night when I left. And at that point, the way she smiled at me, I thought, I'm going to carry that with me all the way home.
Oh,
and I
wow.
did. And, it's, I remember when we first got married, we'd sit at a restaurant and say something like, are you still going to like me in like 10 years? And I swear to God, still to this day, we'll look at each other. You still going to like me in like 5 years or so?
Oh, that's so
cute. It's, we complement each other. And I think that's how we've survived. Is it's just a constant complimenting each other, whether it's complimenting each other on personal or even professionally, with each other's work. We are always trying to hold each other up.
Yeah, that's super important.
That is so important. Just because, like, I know I'm not gonna talk specifics or anything like that, but one of the things for me where I'm at relationship wise is that it was just some things that had to be understood immediately. Like, this is what is I'm a person, I like peace. So it's like I want to always be solution based. I always want it to be that we understand that we're fighting for the same thing, not fighting each other type thing. And so I think like you said, just always making sure that you're complimenting each other. That's really important because it's so easy. Like, I mean, of course, I've been married before, and I'm not speaking on those marriages, but I just think that it's so important that you remember that that agreement is always the motive. Like, I still want to like you, and I still choose you after whatever we face, whatever we go through, whatever's happening. I still choose you, and just making sure that's the thing that goes over and over in your mind, your spirit, and your intention and your actions. Like, making sure that I'm choosing you again and again.
It has to be that person that when you get good news, they're always the one that you want to tell first.
Yep.
you want to tell them before anyone else, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because you're always wanting to share that thing, you know, with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's good.
sweet.
I feel like that Chris could go on and on and on. You know, I mean,
I could.
for 2
Yeah,
years
it's like he's holding
of
back. I
experiences,
think that's
but
sweet, though. I think that's sweet that he said it was her smile. Because
Oh yeah.
females, we always think it's something else. And guys seem to be just like something totally different. Like we think we have to be prim and proper and put together. And you just show up in something raggedy. You be like, oh, you beautiful. You like,
Yeah.
put that makeup on. You see my
yeah.
hair? You see this? They don't even be think
Mhm.
like, so we have, I think it's sweet that it was her smile, not
Oh
anything
yeah.
said
Yep.
or like she was there for me, she held me down. Like, no, she just
And at
smiled.
the time we were just friends too. But I was at her place. I really forget what we were doing. But I was leaving and she smiled at me through her screen door. And I still remember it.
Mm. Mm.
But yeah, but at the
So
same time, and then too at the same time, you have to be able to understand each other's like the sense of humor, the everything. Like when I said, yeah, I could probably give her a macaroni necklace, she would probably laugh it off. She and I used to oh, she's gonna kill me if I say this, but it was just too much fun. We used to go, this is back in the time when they had video stores. We used to do this thing where we would stand there and she would start it off and we would just start doing this because to us it was funny. Everybody else around us probably thought it was the most awkward thing that they had ever had to listen to. But Sue would say something like, well, I hope you like the movie I picked out tonight. And then I would say something like, well, I think you and I both know that it better be better. Yeah, I really don't want you to hit me like you did last night. And we would go on this rant with each other and everybody around us would just like be
like they beat each other. No, that's so funny.
that man is beating her. It's just like
Oh my
we would
gosh.
just like poker face have this conversation all the way up to the cashier, and then we'd both smile and go, "These, please." So I mean, you've got to have that same sense of humor,
Yes.
that she and I differ in like what we like to watch. I like my violent movies, and she doesn't so much, but that's fine.
She can be her own person.
You do you. You do you. You
Right.
watch your Hallmark Christmas special. I just don't care. And then that's the other thing is that you just can't care. That's the other thing. Well, I like this instead. Well, that's fine. I just don't care. Yeah.
I will say this. I'm grateful that it's not like you two in love and I'm still over here like waiting for somebody because I would just not be able to participate in this conversation. I'd be the Scrooge of this episode. Like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
whatever. Love isn't
Cool.
real. It's just a concept. Whatever.
Right, love is a myth. Jamisha was leaving comments. Hi, Jamisha. I love you.
Jamisha's been leaving comments this whole show.
No,
I mean,
but
her and Josh have owned.
see the comments at all because I'm on my phone. So, but I saw it like flashing up.
Yeah, her. Well, okay. So,
hey, cousin. Just saw one of my cousins.
Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, I saw like stuff coming up. But yeah, guys, I think that's great. I'm excited for your visit, and hopefully, wait, are you gonna be there like a week or so? Are you gonna do the next show from there?
I will be leaving. I will do the show next week, and then that morning I will be leaving to go to the airport, and then I'll get there by around 2:00 or so, and then I will be all the way
takes
there
a while to fly to Canada.
till Monday. It takes a while to fly to Canada.
Chris, she's real. Stop it.
Montreal's a beautiful city.
She's a Montrealian.
What do you call someone from?
Is that a thing? Are we making up
Montreal.
words?
Yeah,
Montrealians. You know what? We'll devote an entire show sometime to what do you call people from different cities?
yes,
No.
because we're Cincinnatian.
No,
We
we're
are.
not. I live
We're
in
not?
Cincinnati. I
We
live
are
in
we are Cincinnatians.
Mm-mm.
What do you call yourself then?
Shakina
Shakina,
that lives in Cincinnati.
no, Shakina is a Cincinnatian. She's
No, not
living in denial, but that's okay.
Mm-mm.
She's living in denial, which ain't just a river.
Ooh.
And it doesn't flow through Cincinnati. I'm not from
And it doesn't flow through Cincinnati.
You said that like with a question mark.
Yeah,
Oh,
I slowed
God.
down because I thought, well, now it just sounds weird.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not from here.
Well, I'm actually not.
I know.
But I do call myself a Cincinnatian.
It's because you're loyal, Chris.
This sounds cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's like where coming from small towns.
It's cool to live in Cincinnati.
Yeah, if somebody, when you're traveling and they say, okay, so where are you from? I'm from Altamont, Illinois. Where's that? All right, it's like an hour and a half north. No, but like, if they say, so where are you from? Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, okay. Now I'm identifiable.
No, I always ask people like, okay, if you're from here, like you're born and raised here, okay. But when people say I moved to Cincinnati, the first thing I say is why?
Why? Like, I know people always say, why? Why not?
What made you pick Cincinnati? And first of all, before people get in their feelings, because they loyal to whatever. I'm from here. Well, whatever. You'll be okay. I'm saying, I'm not against Cincinnati. Maybe because I've been here my entire life. It's just like I don't.
Could it be the sports teams? Like the sports teams suck so bad that it's like I'm ashamed to be Cincinnati. Is that it? Because if you think about it, Cincinnati. Think of it this way: Cincinnati is one of the rare cities that are actually next to a major river. We have so much potential. Our landscape is probably of the most variety. Like Cincinnati has a lot to offer.
It does.
I'll say this. I will say this. I'm not like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just ready for a change or whatever. But I'm saying Cincinnati, I like it with, nice to raise a family. This is why I haven't moved with my kids. You know what I'm saying? I stay here like, okay, it's cool. A lot of my family is here. But I just think like as far as like, I don't know. Maybe I'm out of touch with some things. Maybe there's more going on here than I know. I don't know.
I don't have any family here.
You don't have anything?
Yes, you do. We're your family.
No. Well, but you know what I mean. So I moved here because that's where my wife is from.
I was about to say people move here for love and jobs. That's it.
PNG.
It wasn't. No, I didn't come here for the jobs.
Yeah, that's what brings people. That's always my first question. Like, what brought you here? And it's either love or a job or school.
Jamisa says Cincinnati gets a smack lips from me and eyes roll. Oh my gosh.
Why? Why, Jamisa? She moved out of state. I'm gonna go see her.
And for love, I'm assuming. That's that's why people leave Cincinnati? Probably because of college and jobs, love. I left Cincinnati for love.
You a gangster, cause
I was out.
I know.
I was out.
That's what I said. But V is fearless. He's fearless. I love it and can't stand it at the same time. Right. It does have great potential.
But
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just that it may be that I've been here my entire life. Like I've tried to get out of Cincinnati so many times. It's like as soon as they see me get close to the state line, it pull me back. And I'm trying to break up with it, but it won't let me. But
because you're secretly in love with it.
See, okay. I have never. I everywhere I have lived, and I've lived in a lot of different towns, all over. And everywhere I've lived, I always hear that. I always hear that exact thing that you just said.
Did they try to get away?
I've always wanted to leave here, but I can't. It's either I can't or I don't know how. And my advice to them is always, well, you can, you just do it. And then they always inevitably say, well, how do you do that? And usually about a year later, I end up moving to another town. So that's me saying, well, like this.
This is how you do it.
And then I'm gone.
Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not a person. I don't believe in coincidences either. So maybe I'm supposed to be here. Maybe there's something I haven't tapped into yet. I know that I've seen people. Yes. I know that I've seen people who like were born and raised here and they move and they like take off. So maybe I just have like this secret thought that like it's gonna happen when I leave here or something. I don't know. I don't know.
What about them Bengals?
What about
them Bengals?
What about
them?
Yeah.
Still. See, you guys, being born and raised in towns that have like 1,000 people in them. So I've never lived somewhere. Yes. So I've never. Yeah, that's how small they are. I've never lived in a place.
I'll be like,
they had their own. That has their own professional sports teams, even if they suck, and they do. But even if they do suck, it's like. I've only been here like 11 years now, which actually incidentally, I have lived in Cincinnati 11 years. Officially, Cincinnati, I have lived in Cincinnati longer than anywhere else in my lifetime.
Okay, well, you like it. You, sir, are a Cincinnatian. Listen, I'm gonna say this though. If I ever need somebody to believe with me for something, or I need somebody who has like crazy faith, I'm getting the Bengals fan. They show up every time. They buy season tickets every time. They rock the gear on game day. They are believers, and faith can move mountains. So if I need somebody with high faith, it's a Bengals fan for me.
There you go.
I mean, they don't win, but their belief is strong. It's high. So let's go.
Jamisha said, "Now I like my Bengals." Yeah, I think it's absolutely awesome. I love to watch the Bengals. I'll watch the Reds.
Why?
Because I still think it's cool that I live in a place that has their own professional sports teams. I've never had that, and for me, it's still. I'm still living in the novelty of it.
Yeah.
And it really is kind of novel. And I know it sounds funny, but there's still things to me that I think are really novel that I have access to a lot of things that, growing up, I just, I didn't have access to a lot of these stores and things that are just here now.
V's not in the show anymore.
He isn't. He checked out. What's he doing over there? Who are you talking to, V?
I'm sending a message out into the ether to a friend of mine.
Saying to help you? Help me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just need to get more connected. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I don't think so. Y'all stuck with me.
I'm not. The boy likes it here.
I thought Chris was saying I'm not stuck with you. Oh yeah, you are.
Oh yes, you are.
Oh yeah, you are. We have paper somewhere in the atmosphere.
Right. Listen, we stuck like that Gorilla Glue girl.
Wait. Okay. Chris brought this up and you just mentioned it and it was safe in the chat, but now our bets are off. She started a GoFundMe and people were donating.
Really?
Yo, it's a real thing. Now, I have seen people go past the GoFundMe for real situations, like with stuff like people needed stuff, but people were like really donating to this GoFundMe because she glued her hair to her scalp. Now, in other news, because you know how social media is, we have people who have used Gorilla Glue in their hair in the hopes of having a GoFundMe. If these people become rich because they did something silly, my next session is going to be what the, it's like, no. No, but that's just insane to me. Like she got stacks on stacks because she put glue in her hair.
It's insane to me that she put Gorilla Glue in her hair. That's the part I still can't get past.
She did this and it didn't move. I'm more interested in how.
Of course.
I'm interested in how they corrected it because I did see her with their hair out. So I don't know what kind of chemicals. What did they use to?
I think they said that they were using like Gugon or something of that nature, like that you would just use to break up the compound, the adhesive compound of the Gorilla Glue, and it gradually came out. So. But I did hear that she now has an agent.
This is what I'm saying. So, and this is the thing. This is what runs me so hot
because I know agent for what?
Oh my gosh!
You know why?
Because that agent is now going to capitalize off of her ignorance, and because of her ignorance, she's now going to get commercial deals, TV spots.
Oh, that runs me so hot. Because you have people like, and I'm gonna tell you, it runs me hot too. Because like there's stuff that I've like legitimately been working on, and you know, and you mean to tell me this whole time all I had to do was glue my hair to my scalp and I'd be rich? Why didn't somebody?
No. All this time you had to be dumb enough to do something like put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
Yes.
I was so mad. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all know when you put it in there, I was like, really? Watch her be rich. Watch her have a show. Watch her. It's just like, but the thing is, because people like to be entertained. That's what it is.
Yep. People and it says right here, she said, it said that she donated the $20,000 of the GoFundMe to charity, I guess, because of the bullying.
Okay, well, good job.
Unreal. But yet it's very, very real. I'm done.
We will give her no more of our time.
No more. I reclaim my time. So, gosh, this is like we're at an hour and a half, and I think this was all because we missed out being together for like 2 weeks.
I think so. Yeah.
Ike let us go longer this week. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Just make sure you keep singing and give me 60% of your cut.
Let me tell you what. I just had this conversation with somebody over the weekend because people that are bossy, I like to call them, like, I would call you Ike Fields, right? So I was so I said, okay, Ike, whatever. And I said their last name. He said, all right, you can be Tina Turner. I said, as long as you know that the Tina Turner I am is the one that was in the limo. You understand? We both leaving at the end. I'm not getting beat. Let's be clear.
Not the early.
Not the Tina that got smacked and got out there and started singing.
Not the early one. The later career one. Yeah.
We both the solo act version.
Oh, you better believe it. The Num Yo Rengeki Go, Tina. Okay. I'm not about to just get hit.
Tina Turner singing "We Don't Need Another Hero." That's yeah.
The Tina Turner that started lifting weights. That's the Tina.
Yeah.
And you could tell when she did too, man.
Yeah.
I remember. I know I'm trying to let it go, but I remember when Tina Turner turned 50. Like that was a big deal. You remember that? That was like in the late 90s when she turned 50 years old, and people were like really like blown away with how great her legs. Everybody, her legs are so amazing. Her legs are
certified.
Yeah, you think?
She got them insured. Yeah.
Yeah. Legs.
That's too much pressure. She all cut and I'm squishy. That's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. I'm okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So with that done, I'm definitely going to put up the
The orange
yellow
screen of
How
death.
you gonna end it like that though? Be like, okay, I'm done. That's not how you end the show.
All right, well, I'm done.
Thank you guys.
I don't need music.
Thank you. Rude.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Slanted Brow Show.
Well, you're
It's
welcome.
been real. It's been live. Gosh, Shakina. Like,
I had a great time tuning into the show. That was really great of you guys to let me join too. That's awesome.
I know, right? I know.
That's
Like,
cool.
Him.
like,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I got Ike Turner. Ha. I got Ike Turner again.
Get out there and perform.
Oh man. Yeah.
You gonna
get
leave
out
like
there.
them other motherfuckers?
You get out there, Chris. Get out there.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We love you.
We do.
We do.
We don't act like it, but we do.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Get out there and perform.